announce it. I am the host for tonight, the irregular regular guest, Hot Sot, and we got some topics to talk about. But first off, let's get into these intros.
Hey everyone, this is Master Menace. How have you guys been? It's been a horrid week. It's been a horrid week, like I said before. Thankfully, I made it through.
It's Epic Steve. Y'all know me. This is the first time y'all see me live in a while. So yeah, I'm back live. Check out that last video, the Knights Roundtable. Very good. Also hosted by Hot Side. Yep, let's get it.
Nicole San Diego. And of course, the cool, lovable one. And of course, for y'all knowing, and y'all can start next week. My birthday is next week. So, not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday.
Happy early birthday, then.
Oh, that was perfect. Huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making a director's cut. I pretty much already made a director's cut at Roundtable, so look out for that one on the archive channel.
DC, you doing
Anyone
your intro?
else?
Is what's his face getting on?
Is Suko still muted?
What's up?
All right. While we wait for Suko to get back, and if Dark One joins tonight, we will go ahead and roll into some of these topics. Top story tonight.
Wait.
Wait.
First we got to do the sponsors.
Sponsor. Who's the sponsor today? Epic.
Oh well, first one. Y'all know them. Y'all love them. InnerServer.net. Standard web hosting with unlimited Ultra SSD storage, 450 plus cloud apps, SitePad website builder, unlimited email accounts, global content caching, InnerShield protection, 30 days money back guarantee with free website migration and free SSL certificates. $1 for 3 months. I mean,
Sounds outrageous, right?
well, just hit up Nicole.
Or I'll just do it for you for one price so you don't have to do all that monthly paying and all that crap.
All right. And the next one, I can never do them justice. You know, Razer, so I was giving it to my boy DC.
Razer, get your shit from day to day, yada yada yada. Keyboards, mouse, that type. Yeah, we're good.
What?
Good to go.
What? No. We gotta do it right. They a sponsor. All right. You guys gotta go check out some Razer products because legitimately they are some of the top quality laptops. You got top quality keyboards. You got top quality mice. They are awesome. I actually used their keyboard in the game tournament a little while ago. And I gotta tell you, it made me want to actually buy one. So, yeah, I actually rate them.
Yeah. Razer, very, very good. Very good company. Headsets. Get your Razer gear. Like, why not? Next up is GetResponse. Grow your audience, promote services, and sell products with marketing software that does the job for you. Sign up for absolutely free.
Again, I can do marketing for you as well.
Yeah. You can just hit up Nicole. Remember, hit up Nicole, not Epic. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Dash 3D, our last sponsor, definitely not least. They have quality 4K HDR models you can pre-use or make. Also, they have NVIDIA iRay, which, like I said before, I use that all the time. That render is amazing. It's not taxing on your hardware at all. And it just comes out looking amazing. It's like Mental Ray on steroids, but better. So hit up Dash 3D. Tell them the Knight sent you.
Yeah. Also, as of this recording, happy Father's Day to the fathers out there if you happen to be seeing this.
Oh yeah, definitely happy birthday. Happy birthday to people whose birthday it is. Happy Father's
and happy
Day.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to all my fathers out there.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I celebrated that with my pops today.
I didn't.
Same.
Hey, calm down.
Yeah, same.
I didn't get to celebrate it with my dad or brother, rest of my male relatives with children. But I'll be able to celebrate it with my dad and brother hopefully next week if they come into town.
Okay.
All right. So, let's go ahead and roll into these topics. We got a top story, and this top story is so ridiculous, I can't say it with a straight face. If you're looking at me, I'd be smiling. KFC reveals a new gaming console for some reason. KFC, like Kentucky Fried Chicken. All right,
Already messing up.
messing up. No, that was on purpose. Because we need to be
Where's my
throwing this
chocolate
into
at?
Kentucky.
Where's my chocolate at?
But yeah, they are revealing allegedly a 4K 120 frame per second machine that is going to be the KFC console or KF console. Why? Don't know. I mean,
They want to be
hey,
relevant. That's it.
Yeah.
if PlayStation's doing it, anyone can, right?
Yeah, and if it does, it's right in competition with Sony's PlayStation 5 and the Series X.
All right.
Yeah.
I just hope it comes with gravy. That's the only thing they got going for them is their gravy.
Mm.
Listen, you release one game and you feel like you're on top of the world. Crazy.
Also, it has a cooker inside.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so you can
Oh,
play
yeah.
your games and can cook your chicken.
Oh yeah, that shit is gonna explode.
That would be legit. That would be so awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have to go to a microwave to heat up my freaking Hot Pocket.
Same.
I wouldn't do that. That's not sanitary for me.
Oh, wait.
I don't know. I'll let y'all get the new systems when they come out first before it try to kill me. So
Yeah, I still wouldn't use anything liquidy. Stuff like Hot Pockets inside, yeah, I'll do that, but I really wouldn't use anything liquidy still. Even though it probably has a grease train inside already.
All right.
But that's if this thing is real. I actually kind of wish this thing was real because of it. That actually happens and outsells both the Series X and the PS5. That's gonna be in.
Who's over there, Putin?
All right.
You mean Putin? Ah.
I see what you did there.
Like I said, that's gonna be a big enough spectacle for another dumpster fire. For another dumpster fire special.
Speaking of which, I gotta rename this podcast. I'm gonna go on mute real quick.
All right. Let's go ahead and what do you
Gotta
think?
be
What does
shitty.
everyone think about it? Would you actually buy a console from KFC?
Hell nah.
All right. What about you, Minos? Would you ever buy a console from KFC?
Mm,
no,
To
why would
be-
I buy a game system from a chicken joint?
All right.
that was aimed at me, and yes, I would.
Wow.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Wash your hands before you use it.
Don't worry, I will.
We would like a reasoning, good sir.
Yes. Give us the reasoning.
So no minister's gonna be eating something while he's trying to play Call of Duty, or at least
Yeah,
he's trying
that
to
was
play
my reasoning.
Hey,
Okay.
What's y'all idea?
Just wanted to cook some food in it.
Sickos.
Anyone else want to comment on it?
I guess I won't buy it. I guess I wouldn't buy it because, I don't think that's sanitary. I think all this shit is a joke. And even still, that can't be good. That cannot be good on a GPU. That cannot be good on a GPU or anything like that if you're making food while you're playing the game. It's going to fry your system.
Oh, yeah.
Pun not intended.
Wow. Wow.
It's going to be the only thing that's crispy. Sorry about your right arms and your boyfriend's, girls.
You wrong. But you right.
There you go.
All right. So if no one else has any more comments for the KFC console, we're gonna move right on to the next news. Apparently, Stream users loses access to game library after Valve permabans him for extreme racism.
Yeah. There was a Russian Steam user I was playing around, and the only objectionable thing was his Trump avatar or something. No idea. Actually, no idea if this message actually contained such racism. But on the other hand, it was bad enough for Steam to not only permaban him, but also nuke his library. And the library nuking was entirely unnecessary. He felt the library nuking was unnecessary, so he decided to lure up and try to sue them. Most likely, yeah. This is because this was actually illegal in part of Russia, his part of Russia.
Okay. But
So,
are you saying it's illegal for them to take back their products, or illegal for him to be so racist?
Well, I mean, the
illegal
thing
for
is,
them to take back their products.
it's not their product though, because he bought it.
Yeah,
You're
he
right.
bought it.
That's
It was
like,
my
supposed
whole
can't
feeling
get-
on it.
Because the thing is, a digital purchase is still a purchase. Like, for example, if I bought Call of Duty from GameStop and I said a racist comment or something that people consider racist, GameStop can't come to my house and then take Call of Duty.
Well,
Same thing with Steam. If you legally purchased the game, like if you look at the license agreement, it legally says they cannot take it from you, unless extenuating circumstances, and racism is not extenuating circumstance. Extenuating circumstances, like if you became like a terrorist or something, and you were blowing up things.
Or you were hacking and messing with multiple governments.
Yeah, like that's extenuating circumstances.
Even still, like they won't take anything, but the government will take shit.
Yeah, so I mean, Steam doesn't have the right to do that. Like, even if he did do something, he didn't do anything racist really, except from Trump Avatar. But even if he did, they legally, in their own like license agreement, they legally cannot take that from for that reason. Period.
That was a
Yeah, I
racist
wouldn't even call the Trump
That's
avatar
just-
racist, to be honest.
No, that's not racist.
Uh-uh.
That's just him trolling.
To continue on, he took the case to Consumer Protection Agency as of here. And hopefully he wins the case here.
I kind of don't want him to win. Like, okay, I understand as a user of like Steam, and I feel for him as a gamer, but for him to get to the point where it's so bad they even in their ban reasoning call it extreme racism spam. For a company to call you an extreme racist in anything, they know their fine lines and where they can cross and cannot cross. He must have done some stupid shit. Like I'm sorry for cursing. I'm trying to stop that, but he must have literally been like on Team Fortress 2 and calling everyone the N-word, calling everyone every sling in the book, using multi-language to curse them out and call them very offensive multi-language things. It's kind of like dead gum.
I mean, I feel you, but in any case, they still, with their own in-license agreement, cannot legally take his whole entire library away. Legally.
Wait, so Steam took his whole library away?
They took his entire library.
They nuked his whole
Just because of
library.
what?
He was an extreme racist, apparently.
Yeah,
Extreme-
according to
In their
Steam.
words.
So?
So what I say is like even if he was, which the only proof we have is the whole Trump avatar thing. Like, this just sets a fine line. It's like if I do something Steam doesn't necessarily like or Epic Games doesn't like I make a lot of jokes about Epic Games. Does that mean they have the right to take anything I've obtained from them legally, like purchasing? Because like the thing is, Epic Games and Steam, they're a store. They're digital, but they're a store.
Okay.
When you buy something from a store does not have the right to take it from you, unless there's extenuating circumstance.
Yes, I agree with you, and I'm only arguing because I like to argue.
All right, I'm gonna just say it like this. This United States, we have freedom to say whatever we want, freedom of speech. I understand that just because we have freedom of speech, like that doesn't negate freedom of consequence too. With that freedom of speech, with it, but they didn't have the right to take away his whole library just because he's a racist. I hate racism. I hate racist people, but that's illegal, more likely, for them to do something like that, because it's probably within the terms of service that they probably can't do anything like that.
Apparently, there's some Steam subscriber agreement. This is what Steam is claiming: is there's a Steam subscriber agreement that they can permanently suspend or for that violation. But I do not think that it can go across platforms to multi-games. I don't know because I haven't read the agreement in a few years, so they could have literally slipped anything in the last few years.
Oh no, it hasn't updated since that. That's why a lot of people get mad at Steam.
Or
They
the
still haven't updated things. For the last 10 years, it's been the same.
Or the last few months.
But like I said, they have no right to take away. Like I'm saying, they have no right to take away your games whatsoever. It's in the terms of it's in the private privacy. I think the Private Privacy Act too. That they cannot look into your shit or anything like that, or they can't like do anything.
What about in the case of who was it? PewDiePie, when he said the N-word in playing Fireside.
Dog, he's a celebrity. He can get away with that shit.
Well,
Plus, they didn't do
Also,
nothing to
Fireside banned him from playing.
Fireside can do that because that's their game.
Yeah, that is their game.
And it's online game. Like, online games can do that to you.
Online games can ban you for their conduct, but they can't take away literally the rest of your library.
Yeah, like I said, because once again, if I bought Call of Duty, and like I said, I said something like really racist, they can ban me from playing multiplayer, but they can't take my game. I can still play single player. I just can never play multiplayer on their game because my account is hard banned.
Fair enough.
Plus, PewDiePie didn't pay for that game. They gave him a review key. So
yeah, they gave him a review key too, also. So that's different.
That's
as well.
very fair. Okay.
He didn't buy the game technically. So I said that's all.
So yeah, Steam, you cannot legally do this dude. Give him his stuff back. He legally obtained it.
Yeah, please.
Nicole, what do you say about it?
I don't like the fact that he's a racist, but you can't just do that. You know, you can't
Allegedly.
just...
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Racist.
Thank you. Let's not get our facts wrong.
Yeah.
Let's be politically correct. Anyways. Nicole, you got anything on this subject or not? Or we said it all?
That's a fair point, Nicole. That's a fair point.
What?
Oh.
About this allegedly racist guy having his whole game library stripped from him because he was being racist on an online game.
According to them.
If he's being racist,
now he's suing Steam because they nuked his entire library. An entire library that he's supposed to own.
Well, I can't really say if he deserved it or not. But I mean, if he really was being racist to the degree to where Steam ended up having to do that, then hey, he kind of deserved it, buddy. Well, I ain't surprised that they haven't tried to ban his account though. If they were to try to do that next,
they did ban his account.
But see, that's my point though. Is it can Steam not just say we deny offering you our services any longer and just stop them?
No, they can deny offering your service, but they still have to get. It's like Steam's license agreement. It says this. It's like if anything happened with Steam, the
Mhm.
games still go to you on your hard drive.
Okay.
So he legally obtained the games. I don't think people understand what I'm saying.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm just saying
wanting
it slowly for everyone to get it. He
Okay.
legally bought the games. They can ban him from ever buying anything from their storefront again and lock him out of their storefront, but the games still are on his hard drive, or they still should be. You can't just nuke them.
Okay.
Those games are still legally his. Therefore, he can legally play. He might not ever be able to use Steam again if they choose to not, service him anymore, because they have that choice. GameStop has the choice to never, let me back into their store if they wanted. I mean, it's your store, but anything bought from it legally is still yours. Period.
Alrighty. Duly
Yeah.
noted.
Yeah, it's like,
Or at least that's how it is in America. I have no idea how it is in Russia.
oh no, if it was Russia, it'll be a different. If it was Russia, it'll
Yeah,
be
it
a
is
different
Russia.
story, but,
This is Russia, so I have no
They
idea.
still
I
have-
just thought about that.
yeah,
From what I've heard, they still have those.
I don't live in Russia.
From what I've heard, they had policies before where they still own their stuff if it's digital, and in some cases you still have to do refunds in case of digital
Yeah,
stuff.
I think Steam service is the same worldwide, but don't quote me on that.
Well, almost worldwide.
because remember, rules aren't universal to everywhere in the place.
Well, yeah, but
Rules are-
when you're a private company, you usually can. Like, for example, Epic Games is like one of the very few places in China where you can still get refunds digitally. Don't
Take
think
notes.
Steam's in China, or it might be. I don't know.
Take notes, Nintendo. Take
Yeah.
notes.
Speaking
Steam
of
also has the
Nintendo,
Chinese version.
we got some Nintendo news. We actually got a few this time. First up, Pokemon Presents drops with the announcement of Pokemon Snap and other spin-offs to come out. So pretty much Pokemon video presentation for Roundup.
Pokemon presentation was funny.
Yeah, it was.
It was more
Uh,
entertaining than EA's whole event, which is funny. But there was really nothing there at the Pokemon event. It was like, how long? It was like 10 minutes.
It was like 10 minutes or
12.
so.
Yeah.
It was more entertaining than EA's whole thing.
Alright, so pretty much at the Pokemon event, they released a couple games. There's a Pokemon game where you can brush your teeth. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's Pokemon Smile.
Yeah, whatever you want to call that shit. There's a Pokemon game where you cook, and it's like Candy Crush a little bit, I think. And you cook some.
Oh, yeah.
It's sort of
Then
like
that's
Candy
the
Crush
next.
mixed with Cafe. That Cafe game that used to be on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the next Pokemon puzzle game. They release those every bit or so.
They released Pokemon. They released new Pokemon Snap. It's a new Pokemon. It's like
New
pretty much Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Cafe Mix
Yeah, Bandai Namco's over
Go.
this Pokemon Snap apparently.
and
That's
Pokemon
weird.
Smile. So
Bandai Namco's been making a lot of games with Nintendo lately.
Yeah.
Pokken Tournament, Smash 4 in Ultimate, and now Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
Yo, Bandai Namco Nintendo, you trying to buy Bandai Namco? Hey.
And it looks beautiful.
I'm just saying that Pokemon Snap, not my type of game. I was never asking for Snap. Everybody else was. Hey, for the fans, there you go, man.
I mean, more
have-
games is always good. I've always said that. So I mean, it just whatever. I mean, will I get
More
it?
good
Probably
games,
not.
Yeah.
Probably not. But I mean, it's a game that a lot of people like. So hey, Pokemon Snap. There
Yeah,
you go.
same.
And
The
Bandai
two-
Namco helping with that. So hey,
And then I can talk about the DLC if y'all want me to, because I played it and beat the DLC.
The ones
I
out
really
most
wish
li-
Darkness was here too, or Darkness was
Yeah.
here too. But yeah, go ahead.
The ones I would most
So-
likely get is
so-
Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Cafe Mix. Those are the only two I'm interested in there.
I already
Also,
downloaded
this
Pokemon
already. Is it really?
I downloaded it for the memes. Okay, go ahead, DC.
All right, so, played it, beat it. It's cool. It's all right.
Yeah, Alabama.
It's for 15. Yeah, it's a little overrated. Nobody's like blowing this out of proportion, and there's a reason for that. It's one big area, one legendary, and a couple minutes, I want to say a couple minutes, a couple hours of content, and for $15, that is not bad.
Yeah,
But
It's a couple minutes.
yeah,
wait,
he
a
said
couple hours, not minutes.
Yeah, he had credit. I said a couple minutes. Oh, it's a trash bin.
No. I say it's like around 5 or 6, but you could extend it. If you're bullshitting around, 5 or 6 hours, you're lying. I was like, yeah, you can beat it in 3, but there's so much. Go here, go there, do this, do that, and depending on your Pokemon level, like if you just started get the game, and you wait for both expansion pass comes out and everything, you just bought the game, you're gonna have a blast because you're gonna have like a lot more content than the people did at first who just picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did
But
stream
for
just
people,
go down?
Even though you are able to go, allegedly you are able to go to the Olive Armor and the Crown Tundra right at the start, unless you have to be at a point.
well, if you
No
say I
idea
have to
which
start the
point.
story,
Yeah, in
but
terms
no.
of story.
well, no, you have to buy the DLC first. They won't let you anywhere near the new content unless you buy that expansion pass. Boy.
Yeah,
It's
with
not
the
free.
exception of the
Stream go down
Pokemon,
or is it still
thankfully.
Yeah,
Up on my
hang on.
end.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a few hours. Yeah, it's a few hours of expansion. You could beat it really, really quickly depending how good you are, how you're gonna blow through it. I think for me personally, I think it's a little bit dud. It's a little bit of a dud. It could be better. It could really be better, but it's not.
Pretty
Yeah,
much like all of Sword and Shield. It could be better.
yeah, it was fun, but yeah, it could be better.
We're gonna glorify one Pokemon. I'm like, what they should have did was like not put just one Pokemon, but put like making it like a bigger event where it's like go one like new Pokemon, more legendaries that spawn in the area, more story, more story and lore about the place. We'll tease where you're probably gonna be going next.
Wait, DC, you have Sword, correct?
I got Shield.
Yes, I have.
Oh,
Sword.
I have Shield.
Yeah, you do.
I'm the only one who has Sword. I think.
Yeah, you
I
had a different
think-
rival depending on
Darkman
which
has
one you
Shield.
picked.
Every fucking sucks. All right, there you go. You want your insight? You want my insights on him? I don't even bother with him. He's just a dick for being a dick.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's a reason about being a rival, but he's just a fucking loser.
Yeah.
And I should know because I'm a loser. But no, he's
dang.
just a
Wait,
loser.
it's
Yeah.
not too morbid.
This
Yeah,
guy
he's
too
more of a
real.
whole.
Look at
Wait, we can't get real. It's just Pokemon.
I know,
Apparently
I know.
it did. And he was more of a whole than that other guy. And I'd rather not mention that other guy anyway. Spoiler reasons, after all.
Oh yeah.
Like every fucking sucks. He's a fucking dork. I don't want to.
That worked out.
I know. No.
I do applaud them for adding more jerk-off rivals, but this jerk-off rival was more of a jerk-off than anyone would believe.
He's not a jerk off. He's just a fucking dweeb. He's like, I want to be the best out of everybody because I want the game people's respect. But I'm just like, you're not the main character of the story. I am. Get fucked.
that moment when you realize you're no longer the main character.
RDC World 1 actually made a video about that. 2 videos. Really good videos. Shout out to them.
Bro, I put this region upside down. What can you do? What can you do?
That's what I thought.
I caught legendaries. What have you caught?
I caught
Oh.
that.
Real quick before I let you finish. The DLC is also way too fucking easy. Like the rumor said, it is it easy? Is it easy? Yes, the game is too fucking easy. Why? Because Game Freak decided let's just put in materials where you can just easily level up, easily make all your Pokemon overpowered. So all my Pokemon was overpowered. I covered it expecting a challenge. I wiped everyone in this island, even Mustard, because spoiler alert, you do fight Mustard. Like that's not even a spoiler alert. Like it's just a given.
That was advertised.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Yeah,
Fight
there's only
Monster.
like one Pokemon that's level 80 on the wild. Depend
I wouldn't even say
on
that.
how far you are.
It's just I beat the thing. I just beat all of it, and the area is nice, but it's like how I had about this game. I just really feel like this game would have been better, and instead they try to go for some like fancy 3D. They should have just did a character like a very very pretty art style 2D sprite or something like that.
Yeah, what they're
Like
doing.
I know everybody was like, well, we need 3D. We don't really need 3D. You know what's be cool? If the sprites was 2D, but they could animate the Pokemon 3D to make the hardware to pretty much relieve stress from the hardware. Like we don't need 3D in every fucking thing. It can be a
Like
stylized 2D.
that Square Enix game. Dang it, I forgot his name.
Octopath Traveler
Yeah,
or
Octopath Traveler. Thank you.
yeah.
Paper Mario or
No, I mean because Octopath Traveler does a 2D to 3D kind of thing and looks amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah, amazing. That's
Alright.
good.
Same happened with the Fire Emblem 3DS titles.
Yeah, fire, and the same thing happens with Three Houses to a certain extent.
Depending on your setting.
Unite in the Monastery.
Yeah. This
So-
is just too easy. The clothes and options are like I will tell you now. I don't really get much for the clothes and the hair options. Like the other thing I seen from what I played is the fucking gi, and I like the gi. I'll be honest, I like the gi, but there's not really much else. There's not really much else hairstyles that they say they changed. Like I think they added like 2 or 3 and stuff like that. And some people, if you look at this,
Yeah, it can also change the look of the bikes and your overall look along with the bike. I like the black one a lot more.
that much of a Pokemon fan, do you really want to play it that much? If so, then go ahead, man, have fun with it. But if you're like trying to save money or you're trying to like, on the fence, I enjoy what I put. Like you'll enjoy what you play, but it for $15, or if you're like me, pay $30 for both of this shit because I'm
like
a
most
fucking
people,
goat, bro. Bye, nigga.
Yeah, man, bye. But yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
to the next topic because
Only gives
Oh, yeah.
way too long on this motherfucking topic.
Yeah, like I could sense it. I could sense hot sauce. Like they're still talking about Pokemon.
Like no joke. I love you guys. And I love that you're passionate about Pokemon. Cool. I used to love playing Pokemon. I kind of fell off because I didn't have a Game Boy or any of that after a few years. But we're gonna stay on the Nintendo topic. Oh, I still.
Oh, but real quick, Pokemon Go got to update Mega Evolutions. Who cares about Pokemon Go? But that's it.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go home.
Oh, also
Yeah.
Pokemon Home was announced, but I don't care.
So
Right now,
we're
I'm saying
gonna
Pokemon.
stay in the Nintendo topic, but we're gonna keep moving on to Nintendo says that selling villagers and items from Animal Crossing for real life money violates the terms set by the New Horizon terms.
They coming for you, Slick Nick. Yeah, I just name dropped you. Yeah, I just name dropped you.
We'd be much of a sucker.
Yeah.
I actually would like to pay real money for in-game. Bro, only
Yeah.
Nintendo
Nintendo has
can.
been selling a lot of stuff. I name dropped him again.
This is
I'm gonna
the-
keep name drop this dude. I was actually in his chat earlier this week. I was like, "Yo, Nintendo gonna get you on this one." He's like, "They ain't get me. Watch."
Yeah, this isn't like Nukazan where you just trade bells and nothing else. This is in the case of real life money, and I'm actually with him there.
Yeah, like
He's overestimating those ninjas, bro.
Yeah.
Don't overestimate those ninjas, bro. You'll go
Nintendo will sue you for anything. Why would you think they're not gonna sue you for selling their items?
They sued for much less.
They'll sue for this.
This
Like,
is honestly not the craziest thing that I've heard involving some bells.
You know what's crazy though? By this topic, apparently there's a Twitter account in Japan that's selling it for 5,000 to 8,000 yen for these characters.
Correct.
That's literally $50 to about $75 for characters in a video game.
They get 75
Crap.
seconds dick. game. I ain't doing shit.
Like, it's legitimate. You know what's always been crazy to me? It's like the Flappy Birds a long time ago when people were selling their phones for max level Flappy Bird.
Yeah.
This is the first I've heard of this.
Oh no, this was a trend back in when we were.
This was way back when Flappy Birds was big. Like that was back a long time ago.
2012, 2013, 2014, around that time.
It was a long time ago.
They literally were selling. If anyone got to the last level, last thing, they were selling that. They sold their max level phone to people that would buy it. The most I ever heard of a phone getting sold for was like $10,000.
Yeah, you remember when people were selling their PS4s that had the PT demo in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That shit's still hot to this day.
Yeah.
I can take 1,000. Thanks, Konami, for fucking everything up.
What's the highest you heard of that one, Epic?
Yeah. You did hear about that one? Yeah.
Yeah, I did a bit, but
Yeah.
I hadn't heard how much.
That was
How
before we started doing
much?
podcasts. That was like a year before we started doing podcasts, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I expected millions.
Let's see. It was PS4. What was the game again?
PT. It was a playable trailer for. Well, that's what it stands for. It stood for playable trailer for Silent Hill. PT.
Playable teaser for fucking Silent Hill by Kojima. Kojima was about to make an amazing horror game.
Yeah, with Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, and then
Konami.
Konami after EA and left off with the rights.
Hey, Konami's they built differently, but yeah, if you're selling villagers and items for real life money, Animal Crossing, don't. What's wrong with you? Stop.
According to eBay, it was somewhere in the neighborhood of $350 to $1,500.
Sounds about right.
PlayStation 4 with the PT.
Sounds about right.
Understood.
So,
Yeah.
Nicole, since we haven't heard from you in a minute, let's hear what you have to say.
Honestly, I kind of was only half paying attention, so.
Animal Crossing. People are selling Animal Crossing characters to each other for real world money.
And Nintendo said stop.
The best game that all the females are playing, but not a lot of guys. That's weird.
Where'd you hear that?
How stupid do you have to be to actually do that and don't expect that Nintendo's gonna say something?
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna drop the hammer. They always do. Like people really be doing this stuff. Like those people who remaking Mario on Unreal. I was like, this is cool, but you know Nintendo's gonna get you. Then Nintendo got them. Like, I can't believe Nintendo got us. Yes, you can.
Yes.
Oh yeah. There's also a Zelda title being fully remade on Unreal. Lord knows the ninjas are watching that.
They went after beat 'em ups when they're brand that bastard. Like they dropped them. All because like a lot of people speculate on why they dropped them, but some people are speculating because he showed mods. That's believable. I really do feel like that's if you show
That's
mods.
definitely Nintendo don't like showing up that stuff. Like I mean, Nintendo be getting people. Like people sometimes most of the time it's weird and I'm like they shouldn't. But it's like people know, but they still put in this work to try to do this stuff. They're like, I can't believe Nintendo got me. Yes, you can. Like they always get people. Like stop.
Gotta be careful about how many times you say Nintendo.
Yeah, definitely.
They're gonna be summoning like some Beetlejuice up in
They're like, you call?
Yeah. Even worse. They're complete holes about it. They're complete holes about it too. Like I've heard a couple of times, especially in the case of Pokemon Uranium, where hey, this hack is finally finished, and then just swipe it.
Or another Metroid 2 remake.
They did that because it was making another Metroid.
Yeah, but we didn't know that until months later that dropped. They also did that with. You know what's funny? They also did that with that Mario Battle Royale game where you were playing different Marios trying to get across the place soon. And what does Mario Maker 2 have in it? Same mode.
Oh, they had the same mode.
Yeah, Mario Maker 2 has that same mode, except instead of different Marios, they're small ninjas. But there are other people online you're playing against, trying to get the best score in a level. Mario Maker 2 has that same mode that they took down from that dude who made the Mario Royale game.
You
That's
think
a
they
nice
just hired
idea.
him?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You
That's a
think
nice
they
idea.
hired him for that?
Nope.
They I don't think they hired. I think they had the same idea, or they saw that idea and was like, "We're taking you down and putting this in our."
We're putting it in ours. We did first. You gotta prove it.
We poaching your idea.
But
I'll be taking this. Yoink. You fly away.
Thank you.
so, with that said, any final comments for this topic?
Nothing else.
I'm not
Just stop selling stuff.
surprised. Not surprised at all. They sued for less. Their ninjas will come after you, so be careful.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move right along to some Smash Brothers, but not just any Smash Brothers. Smash Bro Arms presentation to take place from the comfort of Sakurai's home.
Tagline.
We're seeing his house.
Tagline. Hopefully he'll be in an armchair.
Oh. Apparently they're going to do, Nintendo announced they'll be revealing their next fighter for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in a broadcast next week.
Yeah, right from his home.
Actually, tomorrow, right?
Let's see, did I really do this? I filmed that. Apparently he filmed at his home, or they filmed at their home. There was no filmography staff, so I'm controlling the whole camera work alone. Is what he
Dedication. And people still talking crap about Sakurai.
Well, Sakurai's like, all right, I know I wouldn't say let's talk about the next Smash character, but I'll give you a sneak peek. He's from Fire Emblem. I just wanted to be another Fire Emblem character just to see the people get pissed.
Yeah. Same kinda, but let's all not.
And
Also,
remember, guys, the people who keep talking crap about Sakurai in the DLC, he's not over the DLC. Oh, but he's the director of the game. He is working for Nintendo, the company.
Hey,
The
guess what?
multi-billion-dollar company is telling their employee to put certain characters in. He has no control over that.
He has no control.
Yeah.
He is like a king's aide, which is they can give him advice. Like his job is to advise them to do something different, and he probably does his best with that. But Nintendo says, I want this, like a spoiled little brat, and they get it. Because guess what? They are fucking Nintendo.
They're
And
writing
they
his
pay-
paycheck. They're
Yeah.
Fucking feels.
Also, all the choices are already predetermined, so stop asking Sakurai crap, please.
Hang on, man. I was about to say, Sakurai was over the last DLC. But the thing about this new DLC, what they already stated when the game was coming out, that Nintendo will be seizing all of these DLC characters. It is not up to Sakurai. Piranha Plant was the one character that Sakurai wanted. He put the Piranha Plant in the game. That's why he was like free for you buy the characters, because that's his character. But everything else was mandated by Nintendo themselves. They even said it. All Season Pass characters is sought over by Nintendo.
Yes. People feel like because he's the director, oh, he should have power. Like, the fact that he's not doing, he can do what the company, if he wants to do something, the company says no. They're signing his paycheck, so they said no is a no. I don't understand why people keep giving Sakurai this hate and act like he's some kind of god who's like supposed to just do whatever he wants, and Nintendo's never gonna stop him.
The only thing he can do as a director is he can literally have final say to the point of the character can look like this, the character can look like that, but the character has to be this character. It's like comparing art styles. I'm just going to use Pokemon because we talked about it for half an hour. It's like comparing Pokemon's art style from XYZ to Pokemon's Sun and Moon. All right, there's clearly differences. They had two different art departments because they can't use that original art style, even though it's better. I'm going to say, in my opinion. But if you want to fight me about it, come to my house. I'll fight you about it.
How so? Like,
No,
basically, what I was
thanks.
trying to say was, and everybody knows, even when Sakurai gives a character that everybody wants to play, they'll still give him crap. So I'm like,
Yeah.
he doesn't give a fuck about what they need to say
No, I
anymore.
say, they give him crap, I say, but the fact is they're giving him crap about stuff that he has no control over. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, the balancing. For example, Sakurai is actually not over the balancing at all. He said that multiple times. Bandai Namco is over the balancing. So if you get mad at how Smash Ultimate is balanced, you should probably say something to Bandai Namco, because Sora Limited, which is his which is his subsidiary with Nintendo, they're not over the balancing.
Wait. So, Sora Limited is over the balance. May God have mercy on their souls.
Oh,
No, Bandai
man.
Namco is. Yeah, Sora
Oh,
Limited
my-
is not. Bandai Namco is over the balancing. So yeah.
May have God have mercy on their souls. I will never want to balance that shit ever.
So yeah, talk to Bandai Namco,
Yeah.
the directors over the balancing, because you know they've been helping with Smash Ultimate and they're over the balancing for those patches. Yes, his team gives out notes, but he'll oversee it. Like, he's not over it. If you get what I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
he'll look at it.
balancing
Like, okay,
already-
this looks nice. He'll be like, maybe we should do something, but like he does not ultimately have final say in the balance of Ultimate. So please stop. Like, I just see a lot of Smash streamers. Oh man, Sakurai did it. Sakurai did it. Sakurai did not do any of this. Sakurai made the characters. Sakurai made the game. Sakurai made World of Light. Whether you like or hate it, he made that. Okay, yeah. If you don't like World of Light, okay, whatever. But at the end of the day, he didn't balance the game. Bandai Namco did. He didn't add the rage mechanic to the game. Bandai Namco did. He most of the characters, he was not even over their final designs.
At the end of the day, Sakurai, no one bitches Sakurai because he can't do anything but his job. End of story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He does what he's getting paid to do.
Next topic.
He's a lead developer, so he's seeing over everything.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And with that, he's going to see us over to the next topic.
Understood.
I like that.
All right, so we all know
What?
about the game Kingdom Hearts. But
Hey,
did you
we-
know what else?
Other Kingdom Hearts.
you can buy all the Kingdom Hearts games. You get all the Kingdom Hearts games on Game Pass for $1 on Xbox. There you go. Keep going.
Nice.
Anyways, Kingdom Hearts, Melody of Memory is English caption. Yeah, that's what we're about to talk about. Melody of Memory, Switchboard. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Yo, who's panting? Y'all good?
Oh no, I just guzzled off some water because I needed it.
Oh, okay. Water's good for you.
Understood.
Make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you're hydrated.
Ooh, we
Oh.
got some beeping and a buzzing and a tapping and a topping. But
Kingdom
yeah,
Hearts. Okay.
Kingdom Hearts apparently Melody of Memory is now. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just stop there.
Yeah, it's a rhythm game.
How to speak about it.
Oh.
Okay, everyone mute.
Not mine.
Who is sending in data Heartless just now?
What? Sorry, got that a little late. But I think that was
I
Epic.
don't understand either. Wait, you think that was separate?
I think that was his new mic. Oh,
Oh,
guys,
man.
tell us in the comment how you like Epic's new mic after this.
Original recipe. But yeah.
Oh no, I thought Spectrum sniped him because Spectrum sniped Maximilian Dude, and he was pissed.
Spectrum sucks. But
Mm-hmm.
That Spectrum trying to put Epic in a headlock. Right there.
Sucks out loud.
But yeah, it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts Melody Rhythm game. Yeah.
Yeah,
Melody
it's a
of,
rhythm game.
Memory English caption trailer and more screenshots released. So early this week, Square Enix revealed rhythm action game Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory for a global release on Nintendo Switch and other platforms in 2020. So this year. So, Kingdom Hearts rhythm game.
Briefly, there was also a little bit after the reveal of Melody of Memory that, from what looks like hints in that's DLC, but I don't know.
Okay.
At this point, I don't know.
Fuck it, I'm gonna spoil Kingdom Hearts 3 real quick.
Nope.
Sora goes to
Nope.
puberty. That's the. That's the literal fucking game. Sora goes to puberty. That's it.
That's never happened in any Nintendo game ever.
Well, I mean, this is a Square Enix game, so yeah.
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 Anyways, so with that said, that was all the news for that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next
Yeah, I
one.
have nothing to say on that game. It's
Yeah, I
okay.
got nothing else left.
Sora's becoming a real boy.
And we're gonna talk.
Never
Oh,
say that
wait.
ever again.
Ah! We got one more.
Uh,
We got one more. It's just quick
One
shot
more.
news.
this quick shot news, though, is atrocious. We're just going to talk about. We're going to talk about and then forget it. Okay, so they release a apparel retailer Zara releases a unique pair of Pokemon boots. Do you want to know what they look like? Do you really want to know? I don't
Yes.
think you want to know. They
Say it anyway.
They
Hot
look
Shot, say it anyway.
Black socks with Pokemon balls as the heels.
I was thinking the exact same thing. They look like black ninja socks on top of those Pokeballs.
I do not have this topic, so I can't press on it.
Okay, let's see if I can show you a screen share, or are you got?
Oh, you can
pulled
screen
up?
share, and I'll just go to the Skype.
Okay, let
Wait,
me
is
I
Nintendo
got
doing
it.
a press conference? Or they skip it?
let me screen share real quick. I gotta make sure I'm on the right screen to share though, because
Nintendo's oddly quiet this gaming year. 2020, worst year ever. All right.
you see that.
Yeah. If you apply actual Pokemon logic, that's definitely not good for anyone that's inside those
If you apply real world
Pokeballs.
logic, that looks painful.
I'm a rock.
I don't know how. I don't know how you.
Rock them.
No, the only way you rock them is on a boat or in a baby crib, because those things are trash and they be thrown overboard.
Yeah.
Apparently they're being sold on Zada's Chinese site for $30.
My baby.
Of course, this is China. Of course.
Remove the Pokeballs and I'll just wear the shoe itself.
It's not even a shoe; it's a sock.
Yeah.
It looks like a sock.
Top shoe, whatever. Just remove the Pokeballs, please.
No, you know what? It's just that mesh. It's that mesh that people wear that.
Yeah, when
what-
they hurt their foot,
Uh-huh.
That's legitimately it. It's
that's
the mesh.
legitimately what it is, and they put a Pokeball at the bottom.
Throw it into the bar.
That's pretty much
Hi,
it.
guys. You like my boots?
Nope.
Get my ass kicked on that exact same day.
Yep, 100%.
Someone
Yeah,
legitimately
that
will
and-
show up.
That and if a
Legitimate.
Pokemon ever pops out due to pressure, yeah, that's bad for you.
Yeah, that just looks painful.
You're going to step. You're going to step on it. You're going to step on a Pokemon. That's what you're
What are you gonna do
going
when
to kill
you-
the Pokemon inside.
I feel bad though. Like, what are you gonna do for? We're gonna say overly unified women or men that have an abundance figure that has to wear these shoes. I don't think those small Pokeballs, even if they're made out of metal, are going to support it. It's going to cause people to break their ankles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, it looks,
Oh yeah,
looks
Lord Death.
uncomfortable, doesn't look good at all. Only China will be selling that. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, Lord definitely help if you're a land whale, but I have high doubts that they have that size.
See, that's the word that Hot Shot was trying to not say.
Avoid.
Avoid, yeah. See, he was trying to avoid saying that. 'Cause people get upset being called that.
They can avoid being called anything similar or even nicer than that. So I was trying to be nice.
I've heard
That word,
worse.
but you said it, Minnow. So
I've heard worse too, because I am it. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Understood. Let's drop it.
yeah.
Gabriel
Let's
Iglesias
drop
would
to the
put
next
on
topic.
on his fluffy
Oh,
scale,
that's
I would be
good.
considered damn. But on that next topic, we got one of my favorite games of all time, Crash Bandicoot. But not just any Crash Bandicoot. Number 4, officially be announced soon. But apparently it was leaked, like everything else in society. Just leaking.
Now, I'm just gonna say something randomly about these leaks. These aren't leaks. The companies are purposely having this happen. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah.
If there was legitimate leaks and somebody in the company knew, they would have got fired right on the spot, and then the leaks would got taken down immediately.
Yeah. Looks
Before
like they
they
did this on purpose.
Yeah, they do a low quality picture or video purposely. They quote unquote leak it to the public, and then it comes out, oh, we don't know where this came. Yes, you did. You leaked it.
Crash 4. It's about time.
It's about time, but it looks like it's the same art style, which I actually enjoy.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be similar art style to the Insane trilogy.
Yeah, same.
It's the same company. Well, I heard it's the same company who did the Spyro. That's making it.
Yeah, Spyro Reunited.
You think I'd be sued if I use these images to remake it? Do a remaster my version? Because I have no idea what the gameplay is going to be about.
Crash, imagine
that kind of depends.
Just with new levels. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, Hot Side. I just don't trust these companies to not strike people.
Oh yeah.
I know
Maybe
Sega won't strike people, but other than Sega, I'm not sure. Most companies like to strike people. So
Yeah.
I don't trust companies.
It's gone
Sega
bad
gave people
enough.
jobs.
It's gotten bad enough.
They're the only people that don't strike you.
That's what we should do, Epic. That's how we get our job. We'll go and build a Sega game, a remastered Sega game, and present it to them.
Yeah, let's do that at the next Sonic Festival. Whenever that got canceled. It got canceled this year.
Like, legitimately, let's do that.
Also, at this point, companies are striking tweets and all kinds of junk.
Yeah, companies are. I mean, they're bored. They're inside. They're like, what can we do? Let's strike down some people. And
but hey, let's give a round of applause for the only Sony news for this topic. Yay, Sony, for not being all over the place this time.
Yeah, they're gonna be a bit all over the place later on, though.
Nope. Now it's Microsoft that's all over the goddamn fucking place. And we don't even know what the fuck Nintendo's doing. Nintendo, are you gonna put out something?
We got some
yeah, they got Direct tomorrow.
They got a Direct tomorrow?
Yeah,
Smash
Bros.
The ARMS Direct, remember?
Smash. The ARMS. Great. That's every other game that's coming out the rest of this year. Cool. Glad to know that.
Smash is all you need. Smash is all you need.
Pump it into my veins, bro. Pump it into my veins.
I'm not getting enough. Go!
More.
Oh, well.
Well, I guess he was
that
doing
sounds like
this
something else.
I think he just busted a nut.
Nice. I
was going for the sheep.
No, that's what we're avoiding saying.
I was going to say you were an Uzi, but okay.
Exactly.
But Nicole,
next topic.
Let's go to the next topic. I want your opinion first on this topic. No particular reason, but Persona 4 Golden Steam port announced and released immediately. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
I like it. I mean, Persona 4 Golden was amazing. I think Persona 4 is a better game than Persona 5. And I like Persona 5. But yeah, Persona 4 was a great game. Glad that people on Steam get to play it. Some people are upset because they're like, oh, it was exclusive PlayStation, now it's on other platform. I don't care. You shouldn't care yet. It's like 10 years old or something. It's an old game. Like, come on.
To be honest,
his opinion. Don't go after him.
Yeah, to be honest, both were pretty fun.
Right.
But I'm actually shocked that they straight up released this right away.
Yeah. Plus, plus Golden was only on a Vita, I think. So it's good that you can get on PC because who had a Vita? I mean, it was a good console, but no one had it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, unless you were Eastern, you didn't have it.
Yeah, so.
Actually, I'm gonna need to make a rant about this game another day.
Yeah,
you can make it
do
now.
another game. Okay.
Yeah, please another day.
No. It's another. No, it's a game, but it's the One Punch Man games. Please, Namco Bandai, stop making anime fighting arena games.
No,
They
no,
suck.
yeah. Stop
all of
making the same. Stop remaking the same game and putting a different anime in it. That's what they need to stop doing.
Yeah, they need to stop that.
It was cute the first 2 times, but now you're going on a whole nother fucking level with that shit. Stop.
Oh yeah,
Also,
the
I don't know
last
if we ever
time.
covered this, but Jump Force is coming to the Switch.
Oh
I don't give a fuck.
They need the money, so it's coming everywhere.
no!
Coming to your hairline near you.
Probably coming to Ouya.
They can't handle these graphics.
Oh man.
Hey, Epic, you know how I was talking about that? We were talking about going to Sega and having a remaster game?
Yep.
Well, Sega's in our topics again, and Sega Game Gear Micro. It's 4 of them for $50 consoles with 4 games each. That's our next topic.
Oh yeah, that mini little motherfucker that they're charging out the ass for just
I
the
actually have a rant about that, but I don't know if we have the time for me to go into a full-blown rant about that.
We need to just have a separate time where, when we're not busy or something, just record rants. Just rant it off.
That was what the EX episodes were for.
Yeah.
So we'll probably I'll probably like have an EX episode with you guys about this, but all I'm gonna say is the Game Gear Micro.
Yep.
It is
4
small.
different colors. They come in 4 different colors.
4 different colors, and each different color has 4 different games on it. And this thing is literally microscopic.
I have to see how small it is. Please tell me that's like a kid's hand or something, because
So, like, a kid's hand, it's about smaller than that.
Yeah, it's way small.
It is 80 millimeters by 43 millimeters by 20 millimeters with a 1.15 inch display. That's how big the screen is.
It's a Tic Tac, apparently.
Saying if you have a hand bigger than a fucking baseball mitt, you're not playing this.
I'm not playing this.
Not me
I can't
neither.
play it. I can't play it.
You guys, you know what?
Magnifying glass as a perk. Why is that a perk?
Yeah, they have a perk where if you buy the set with all 4 of them, you for was it 255 yen, which is equivalent to $250 US dollars. You get the magnifying glass as attachment, so you can actually see the game on that small display.
That's a rip
Yeah.
off.
Congratulations.
A complete another
You made
ripoff.
You made an irrelevant thing even more irrelevant, Sega.
No. You know what you did, Sega? I love you, and I will still pitch a game to you soon. But what you guys did is you went and made a console worse than PS5. Good on you.
What you did?
Yeah,
made
you
a
somehow
console
did that.
that was
Wait,
smaller than the Game Boy Micro. The Game Boy Micro had a 2-inch panel. How did you
don't
go
know.
smaller than the Game Boy Micro? Okay, that's
So
all
you
I'm
made a
saying. I'm
console
not
worse-
rant.
Yeah,
This sounds smaller than most consoles.
We
I mean, no. Smaller than most cartridges. My apologies.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying on that before I start ranting. That made no sense to me.
Nintendo Life, but we're going to say Warner Brothers Interactive
Oh.
Entertainment is
My Sega means my
reportedly up for
I
sale.
can't play it.
You say Warner Brothers?
Warner Brothers Gaming.
Interactive Entertainment. So yeah,
WB?
pretty much gaming. Let's see. According to the report from CNBC and AT&T, want to sell the Warner Brothers gaming division for about $4 billion to pay off a huge debt valued to almost $200 billion.
They're not really selling off any games or anything. They're just selling like
They're selling
No.
the company.
You know, this
Like-
is something I've realized that a lot of the big 3 have been doing. You know, like with Viacom, Disney, and now Warner Brothers. They're trying to get rid of their gaming divisions. Like, you know, Disney already sold off their gaming division. Viacom sold it off way back when. They they had a game division. They were doing a lot of work with THQ. Then when they pulled out, THQ went bankrupt. But yeah, so a lot of these companies that are big providers on like cable and on Hulu and Netflix and stuff, and have their own services, they're pulling out the gaming market.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I looked at this section, and interested buyers may include Take-Two, EA, and Activision Blizzard.
Do not EA. Do not EA.
Never EA.
They're over most of those Disney licenses, and we see how that's turned out.
Yeah.
All right. So
They sit on your license until it's dead.
And then they ruin it. Battlefront, anyone?
yeah. I was trying to say, so I need to go look back at the article and for it again because I saw how Maximilian's take, and then we look up article, and I looked up a couple other articles, and it was just like they are selling a company, but they're not really kind of selling like they're selling publishing rights, and like it's weird. They're selling the company publishing rights, so if somebody want to pick it up, like they could have the publishing right to it, but they don't have the power to be like, oh, you need to change the way, or you can all that stuff. Like,
they're doing the same thing Disney did. Yeah, that's what Disney did with EA. Is they still can control stuff EA does, but EA has the publishing rights, and like that's what Viacom did, and that's what looks like Warner Brothers doing. Like I said, all the companies are just pulling out of the gaming market. I guess they're not interested anymore.
They're not interested anymore. AT&T needs the cash, and it's more like, yeah, AT&T, they just doing it because they need the cash. But some companies are like, video games is like the biggest media. It's tampering with their movie and TV sales. That's what they're getting out of that. They're trying to suppress it because they know that video games is one of the biggest media. Yeah. They don't like it.
Because Disney just dipped, and all their employees work under a game division or just let go.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, so I hope Warner Brothers doesn't do it. Go ahead.
Speaking of someone that just dipped, Suka just got off for that doing his outro.
Yeah.
He never did an intro.
Muted.
Yep.
He was muted this entire time.
He never spoke.
I tell him that. I muted him. That's all.
And we all already agreed before we started that it was automatic dock anyway. So
he said extra dock.
He didn't get a chance. I won't dock him. He didn't even get a chance. Probably didn't even know he was muted.
We're trying to get him to mute himself, but apparently.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I forgot that he was muted.
I text him twice. I'm like, Suko, you want to speak or you're on? And he didn't text back still. So I guess he doesn't feel like doing it today. It's okay.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next topic, and this is Minno's specialty. We're gonna call this the censorship hour because this is what he does. It's the censor game of the week.
Yay.
All right. That dishonor goes to Alcana, the PS4 version of Alcana, because of their dumb censorship policies.
Man, that's anime waifu bullshit.
You know it is.
That totally is. That's exactly why Soini hit it.
Yeah, Sony don't like anime.
Mm-hmm. Pukid Games even said it. But to cut that
about what you display. I'm just saying.
Understood. They even said, but to cut that one short, there's also a Switch version which is totally uncensored. So go for that one instead of this.
Go ahead and
that's
cover
if you're
top
interested.
Right corner, bud. Open up a new tab so you can cover that up. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, anyways.
Yeah, so what did they censor?
They didn't like the. I don't know, dude. It's one of Minno's games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
They said no comment on that subject. They said no comment on that subject, so we don't know what was.
So
but they definitely did
don't
say.
Know what they censored.
By Sony's censorship policies, it says they censored it.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
most of that, and most of that is most likely ecchi content or something.
Yeah, I mean, probably is.
Most likely,
they showed a boob and And Sony's like, no, even though Last of Us 2 literally has a scene in it, apparently. But whatever.
Well, great that you mentioned that, because right now we're also going to the censorship corner. Because how The Last of Us Part 2 was censored in Japan. Because that is our next topic.
Going right to that then.
Yeah. I had to make that jump since he made the connection.
Yeah, their
I was
karma.
really trying to give you a setup, and you took it. That's good.
Nice.
Okay.
Their karma finally came back to them. They basically cut that scene with Abby, which was already being memed everywhere. It was disgusting, and
It's because she's so. Well, she's her. Let me just say that she's her. She's still herself. And yeah, it wasn't getting anyone revved up. If you
At
catch
all.
But
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure,
Sorry,
it's way too manly, and it's really screwed up that their double standards is glaring right here. The exact same Sweeney that have been censoring anime games, especially in case of beautiful women with normal clothes alone,
I'm back.
and yet they allow this.
Okay. I just screamed at Mike. Everyone probably heard that on the podcast, and they're like, "Oh my gosh!" But yeah.
Yeah.
Epic. It's the anime chick.
But yeah, how does Sony Interactive and Naughty Dog feel that their game got censored in their own homeland?
No, it's not their own homeland. It's not their own homeland. Sony moved to California for ever since 2016.
Oh, that's right. They're no longer Japan. they're California.
So it's Japan's brand finally hitting them with the Uno reverse card here.
It's like, censor? No, you. Yo, they did what Hotshot did versus I can't say his name on the podcast, but he knows what I'm talking about. He made that dude draw 24 cards, and Hotshot would just laugh. Yeah, he hit the reverse. Was like, nah, you draw 24.
Oh man,
that was funny.
Uno with stacking rules.
Oh no,
we know what he did. That's why he wasn't.
Oh yeah, no, we talking about some. If any of you has ever played the Uno where you get to write the punishment in the special wild cards.
Yeah,
we are not a very fair bunch in the game, because literally we were playing, and not only did I reverse it and make the guy draw 24 extra cards, I then played the next turn, went out with the special wild, and made him draw the rest of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Hot size is scumbag confirmed.
I knew it!
Hashtag hot sauce is over party. It's gonna be trending on Twitter.
Cancel!
Where did I come back to?
Hot sauce got canceled.
We got talking about the Uno game back in Art Institute.
Yeah, when y'all made that one kid, especially Hot Sauce, made that one kid draw 24 cards.
Yeah, I made someone draw 30 something cards.
Nicole San Diego's a confirmed scumbag too. Dang.
I've seen someone
you
draw.
hate to see it.
I've seen someone draw 50.
Right, you scumbag too. Y'all, you hate to see it. Everyone's a council party. Goodness.
You're really evil, and you write this special rule on the special wild, and it's if you are on Uno, you have to make everyone else go on Uno, or make it where they have to draw 5 cards for everyone.
There was actually one game I was in. I don't remember if y'all were in it with me or not, but I ended up. Y'all know the deck with the blank card.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was in this one round, and I ended up having this rule to where no one put Uno out until they ended up having that blank card.
Except, it didn't work on me because of my blink card before that. I made it where I was invulnerable against special cards. I was like,
You wrote that special rule.
I wrote the special rule where it's like
Let's go, Meister.
Hot Shot is against cannot have special cards used against it. The regular draw 2s and draw 4s, but I was the only one that could go Uno.
Oh snap! I'm still showing the screen. Sorry, guys. I was looking at my boy Meister. See, did he win a tournament? He did. Okay, yeah.
All right.
It was not bad. I was just showing off Smash.gg.
Man.
Meister's one of my favorite streamers, so I'm happy he won. Okay.
You know who else served The Last of Us 2?
Game Valley.
Yeah. Egyptian retailer Game Valley. They legit banned The Last of Us 2 due to degeneracy reasons.
Well, yeah, you knew they were going to because they have laws against how do I say this in a good way? Yeah.
They have laws against nudity for particular characters.
Also, they have laws against same
gender.
Thank you.
Same gender shenanigans. That's what we'll say.
You know, they just they nuked that. Yeah.
Quoting, due to content
oh snap! I cannot show that though.
Quoting, due to the content of Last of Us 2 that is incompatible with the legitimate ethics and values of Egyptian society, the Game Valley administration has decided to prevent the purchase of sale or copies of this game, so do not participate or contribute to spread such acts of beliefs. Let's also preserve the rights of Egyptian families to not watch content of dishonorable type that is not in line with the customs and traditions of our society and will never participate or contribute to spread device in our society to preserve the traditions and public morals we were raised on. So sorry for a Solanating version of Last of Us 2. Unquote.
So basically, the Middle East in general, they're not very big on same gender couples. So, and it's not a blow on them. I'm not upset with them. That's their law. They can do what they want with it. But yeah, because they aren't, they ban sale.
Yeah. They also get my respect for slamming. They also get my respect for slamming The Last of Us 2 this way, just like Japan did. No,
reversed on your former homeland. I'm just saying.
Okay, so if I have to say something about this, it's still a shame how us humanity, as a human or a safe species, and we all still live in like old type of old ways. We're not going to evolve or keep it forward. But I say having same sex is all right. I don't care about same sex couples or anything like that. If they want to take the story that they want, then go ahead. It's not like a bad idea. We don't see same sex as sex couples as a thing.
It could be more religious.
I don't want to say too much on it because, like I said, this is their culture, and I don't want to put down their culture because they haven't done anything to me.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
they're perfectly fine.
About communism because communism is not a culture; it's a government body. I talk about government, but when it comes to culture, I don't know. That's hard. That's a gray area for me to talk about. So, like I said, whether I agree with Egyptian culture or not is their culture, and it is what it is. I mean, whether I agree with it or not, that's irrelevant to anything I believe.
Well, yeah, but I'm just trying to say is I have no problems with it. If they have a problem with it, that's them. I don't think that you should ban the game just because if they don't vibe with it well. But if people also cool with it, then like I said,
I think it's more about, like Epic said, their culture. Their culture is religious based and political based. It's kind of like the same scenario when Steven Universe had that episode with.
With Ruby and Sapphire,
exactly.
Egypt and a lot of the Middle East banned that because.
What Russia did though is, I believe it's Russia, they made Ruby more male or a male-ish character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah, they use male pronouns to describe Ruby, which is why the Steven Universe crew, they actually had Ruby in a dress for the marriage scene and Sapphire in the suit, so they could flip it for on the Russian people. So that was funny.
But like I said, my opinion still stands. Like
No,
I feel
you're
like
right.
it should, if it's like should do. But like I said, well, y'all said because I do agree with Jeff. Like that's what y'all, if that's y'all culture, that's y'all believe it. That
Yeah,
hey,
I mean,
that's y'all
you do
thing.
you.
Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah, you do you.
whether I agree
Yeah.
with it or not, it's like I still have it on sale, but that's your culture, that's your religion. You do that.
You do
It's
you.
okay.
It's all
I
right.
mean,
Just don't shove that in our faces, okay?
yeah, as long as you're not shoving it in, people outside of your culture's faces, is what it is.
All right. Moving on to that next topic, which is what Minos would call dumb news.
Ooh, dumb news.
Yeah.
Use power.
Yeah, quick shot dumb news goes first.
Quick shot. All right. Square Enix apologizes to SJWs for tweeting out image of Captain America set.
Wait, Captain America?
Yeah, Captain America. That Captain America.
Oh no. Square Enix.
Yeah.
Apparently, they published a tweet via the Marvel's Avengers account on June 15th, 2020, promoting their upcoming live stream for the 24th for Marvel's Avengers. So, yeah.
Here's their apology at hand. We've heard your response to our recent post and agreed that now is not the appropriate time to share this content for our game. We apologize for being so insensitive, yet it wasn't insensitive. Not
There
at
was
all.
nothing sensitive about
The
your.
tweet contained a memorial statue of Captain America that had been defaced by vandals and some social justice warriors called Square out for the tweet, which led to them deleting it.
I like this tweet. The people whining were never going to buy the game. Talk, Mr. 47.
Talk your shit. Talk
Like,
your
I'm-
shit.
I'm not understand. There was nothing wrong with the picture, and then they're sitting here and they're like, "We've heard a response, and we're sorry. Well, stop apologizing to these people. They weren't upset. They just wanted to. They just wanted to read, and then you gave it to them.
Yeah.
You gave social justice warriors people power. You are retarded.
Stop giving them.
Stop
they're
giving
not
them power.
supporting You. They're not.
They're gonna
supporting
bio crap anyway.
you. Like, what the heck?
Also,
I'm
they're
saying it's
they're the actual bigots, not you.
I've said it's the hot side multiple times. Like when we make a game, I do not like, and like people are like, "Hey, I think this is offensive." Okay, I'm sorry you feel like that, but we're still releasing. Like, I mean,
I'm sorry. If you feel offended by this, oh well. I apologize that you find offense in something that I make, but I find your comment offensive for all the hard work I put into making this game. So you really want to go down this road, motherfucker?
It's like,
I'll make
I'm
you
offended.
a boss.
It's like I'm offended. I spent years on this, and just countless time make sure I didn't offend anyone. You're offended at my hard work. I'm offended that you're offended. I mean, honestly. So we can do a song and dance, but yeah, no. These SJWs. Let's move on.
Yeah, worse has already happened.
All right, we'll move on. But I just watched Mr. Iglesias Part 2 on Netflix.
Nice.
There's an episode on there that talks about offense in a stereotype kind of way. So, yeah, I was so annoyed with that episode, and I don't give a fudge. But yeah, we're gonna keep moving on. So next dumb news, I believe, is Capcom Pro Tournament indefinitely bans F-Champ over racist tweet.
Okay, see, I have a very interesting view on this, and some people might be upset. So F-Champ released a tweet saying "Watermelon Lives Matter" or something like that.
And
What?
he posted a picture of a watermelon too.
He posted a picture of a watermelon.
It's not in this article, but the announcement of him getting banned indefinitely is here.
Yeah, so the thing about the ban is, okay, my thing is this, and people might be getting mad when I say this. I know people in Street Fighter community, like I'm not friends with them, but I know them, who are, what's a good word for it? Pedophiles. they're not banned. Proven pedophiles.
That's that's a nice word. That's a good word. Pedophile.
I've heard better.
Yeah,
Monsters. Call them monsters. There you
yeah. And like other people who've done terrible things. What he said was stupid. I mean, I wouldn't say it was necessarily racist because it wasn't coming from a racist thing. It was more of a dark humor joke, and it didn't hit. It just didn't hit. And I don't think he should have been banned indefinitely. And the thing is, lately, these tournaments have been banning a lot of people for stuff they're saying online. And a lot of stuff they're saying is not stuff that, I don't know, it's just, I hold you doing things to people and you doing things to children at I hold that higher than you saying something stupid online. That's just a me thing.
Yeah.
I feel like if these people can still come to these tournaments, but you're banning people for saying stuff like watermelon lives matter or saying the N-word or saying a homophobic slur.
Yeah.
It's like where's the line? Like I want to
Or saying something accidentally istothobic.
I'm also going to take up for Epic Group. Like, Epic does not tolerate racism in any form. Like he is proactive about that. He feels like you're calling out some racism shit. He'll step up and call you out on it. Like he doesn't fuck around with in that regard. So it's also, you got to take in the fact that we're humans, and as humans, when we become kids, teenagers, adults in their 20s, and then adults, I'm going to say anyone that's from 30 and younger that has never made a mistake in their life or said anything inappropriate or done something stupid, probably a sociopath, in all honesty.
You lying.
I ain't lying. I think you're just an idiot because you all made mistakes. I've made mistakes. There's several things I've done that's just outrageously stupid.
I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, Epic, what are you doing? I've done a lot of stupid stuff. I mean,
a lot of us have said a lot of dumb crap before.
Like I said, that doesn't make up for what he said. I'm not giving him an excuse for this. He did release a formal apology, and he wasn't doing the standard robotic one. It seemed genuine, and he had his and it's just like, it's weird, and it's like, this dude has a brother, actual brother, who is black, and it's not like, oh, a black friend. No, he actually has a brother, but he was making a joke. It didn't hit. I don't think he should have made the joke. That was a stupid joke. But should he have been indefinitely banned?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
And I speak out against it. Like as I said, I don't like it. I've been called the words, and I speak out against them because they're not stuff you should say to other people. And I don't say that kind of stuff to other people. But I mean, I don't know. It's just there's this slippery slope we're getting at where we're banning people for saying certain things online. It's like, oh yeah, we're banning them because they might make people feel uncomfortable at a tournament. But you're telling me people aren't feeling comfortable with monsters walking around the tournament? Like, I don't understand. Like, we can have monsters walk around, proven monsters. It's like, well, they pay their debt to society. These people said racism.
What? Meanwhile, we're kicking out internally because we thought you said the N-word way back then.
And don't even talk about bringing up the past. People getting in trouble for bringing up their past. That's some bullshit.
Exactly.
Okay?
When you bring up something you said when you're a teenager and because it was racist or homophobic, oh, you're gonna make people upset for coming to tournament, so we're gonna ban you. But we're not banning people who beat up their wives or something like that. It's just weird to me. It's just weird to me. I don't know. Oh, you can street fight your wife, but and come back. But
or your husband, come back.
Don't say the N-word. I don't know. This
don't
crazy.
Be offensive.
Or you can just stab your husband, then go off scot-free. But Lord help you if you said a couple of slurs back then. Oh, you're done then. How?
I don't. They're just like. I mean, I really don't want to sound like this. Like, oh, a free F champ. It's just like, but it just isn't making sense to me. Like when Cyril Blast was banned from CEO and Evo and all that good stuff for saying the N-word, and I'm like, yeah, he shouldn't have said it. So he got banned for it for maybe a few tournaments, but for the foreseeable future, no. Lothar God, it's weird that they banned him on saying a homophobic slur when Lothar God said so much worse, and he was still allowed to come to tournament. He's done so much worse, and they waited until he said one homophobic slur for one person, and that person said it towards they banned them too. I don't know.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is-
he did.
This is not where free tournament should be going.
Yeah,
Bailey, Mr. Wizard, all you guys. This is not where you should be going. This isn't it, Chief. I'm sorry. This just isn't it. That's just my opinion.
yeah,
Take it
far
or
from the direction we wanted.
Yeah, we cannot become the thought police now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
good chances are it'll get worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
You just won't be in their feelings for having certain things certain people be banned for something that doesn't have nothing to do with them, and then be okay with something that's like, that should be banned.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. You have anything else to say about that hot side DC? Cause I feel like there's nothing else to say but what I said. It's just I don't know, and I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel.
No, I fully agree with you in the sense that yes, they shouldn't be. I could understand them like banning him for a tournament. A minor punishment or a mid-level punishment, but to go to the extreme of from 0 to 100 is ridiculous in almost every circumstance. So yeah, I totally agree with you. So I feel like he shouldn't get away with it. He should, and you already said he genuinely apologized, or from what you interpreted as genuine.
Yeah.
But this is one of those cases that I think the world has become overly sensitive and is becoming more sensitive as what people would call, some of us are woke.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Anyone that says they're woke is downright stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't understand.
I'm with you.
I was never for the I'm woke. I don't know. Like I say, it's just I've grown up and I've heard things and I've seen things. Like I said, he should be punished. Like, they're like, okay, you can't come to these tournaments for the rest of the year or something like that. Okay, but I feel like punishment should fit the crime.
Yeah, and this one definitely doesn't.
But it's like indefinite, and it's like, what? It's like, who's gonna be uncomfortable just because he's at a tournament? Like, oh my gosh, he said Watermelon Laws matter. I feel so uncomfortable having him here. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right, it's my turn to go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Please.
I hate profiling. Next topic.
Okay, fine, whatever.
I like that.
Well,
That's a good way to say
if
it.
you ain't profiling, I know someone that might. We're gonna jump up right into this next dumb topic of the week, if you want to call it that.
This actually involves a monster.
Wait, before we do, Suko, if you awake, dude, you need to start saying something instead of having yourself muted. Carry on.
Yeah, he's saying he's back. I thought he was gonna say something.
If he's gonna say something, let him.
Do you want to say something, Suko?
No, 'cause I just realized he was on, so.
It's me, Suko, and I'm Doc. All right, let's keep
Okay.
going.
Fair enough.
Good enough.
Suka, I want your opinion on this next topic after I read it out. All right, cool, you're gonna do it. Nintendo marketing representative and partner Twitch streamer Salone, aka Skipper Wolf, praises Shake Shack because they poisoned the cops.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, after I read this document, said BRB, whatever. Anyways, apparently after I read this topic, what had happened was Shake Shack, there were 3 officers that were on duty, went to Shake Shack to get a milkshake. And all 3 officers got very sick afterwards. One of the officers claimed that the drink tasted funny, had a bitter taste, and it smelled like bleach. So there was a thorough investigation on the Shake Shack. And apparently there was bleach in it. But not because the employees poured bleach into the cups. Apparently once they did a thorough cleaning of the machine, some of the bleach was supposedly still in the machine. So when the officers got their first milkshakes, it had bleach in it, and when they tasted it, they got sick. But how dare that son of... sorry. This is what Skipper's quote is. She said, Shake Shack, because their burgers are top tier, their cheesy fries are delicious, and they poison cops. That was her comment. I swear to God.
This disgusting whore.
See, this right here, this the kind of people you don't help. Oh no, my gosh. Okay, these kind of people that are waving these Black Lives Matter flags, who are Caucasian, and they're like, you know what, I'm with you on this movement. If you're with poisoning people, you're not with the movement. The movement doesn't want cops to be poisoned. It just wants them to stop shooting people.
Well, it's true purpose anyway.
Yes, like we don't want to. What the heck? Like Black Lives Matter, but that doesn't mean poison cops. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, actually, this tweet I'm looking at, it's awesome. It actually has my thoughts as well. Jason Chaffat said, quote, "You are an absolutely disgusting human, full of hate, division, and evil. Advocating for and supporting the attempted murder of anyone is wrong, vile, and again evil. Don't kid yourself thinking you're for diversity and inclusion. You spew hate and working to divide America." Unquote.
I love the next quote of his. Moments after the tweet, her account suddenly changed to private. You can scroll down. Moments after her tweet, her account suddenly changed to private, and she changed her bio. At Nintendo America, might want to look into Skipper's tweets about the poisoning of the police, while she represents Nintendo in their social media.
Also so Twitch.
Not only is she representing herself, her brand, but she's representing Nintendo slots by them accepting her as their social media platform person. So they really need to pick better people that are better for this. Nintendo, let me set you up for success. If you go for social media, you find someone that's popular. There's one question you gotta ask. Are they woke? And if the answer is yes, do not hire them.
Yeah, no, are they woke or are they complete
Alright, you know, no. Let me put in my 2 cents. Alright, one. This whole movement isn't about poisoning cops or anything. This whole movement is literally about, hey man, we need y'all to change these laws because black folks are tired of getting shot. We're tired of getting killed for no fucking reason. And getting put in jail.
We're tired of getting beaten in jail outright for junk we probably never even did.
Or small misdemeanors, yeah.
Yeah. Saying the fact that you should poison police because you're with the movement, that is not the answer I would say. That is, because I'm trying to phrase this way, that is the most ignorant shit I have ever heard in my life. Let me just say it like that. But also, they draw wood, beat 'em ups, wood Harper.
That's what I'm saying.
Just because just because they didn't think he was brand safety, just because he probably played a game that they wasn't cool with. But you let her run around saying the wild shit like this. Let's see what the priorities are.
But this couldn't have been the first wild thing. It might have been.
Definitely not.
It doesn't feel like it, because this was just 100. There's no way she went from 0 to 100. There had to be a in between, like a 50 or something. Yep. Why would you say this? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, I'm just thinking, what if this?
And here's the trip. Twitch actually allows monsters like this, but I have high doubts that Nintendo would let this slide ever.
Oh, the channel's probably gonna do something about this and cut her. But it's weird that she felt so confident in saying this.
And let me also just say this last thing. I'm sorry for using your words, TBH. I owe you money, but just because they play video games, just because they look family friendly, doesn't make them a good person. Just because they look the part doesn't mean that they are the part.
Facts.
True.
Man, thanks for that.
I know police officers. I like, for example, Hot Sauce Dead. I know him, and like, I just imagine, what if this was him? Like, I don't understand. Like, you won't change, but don't poison people for it. It's just stupid.
Don't even attempt to say it's a good thing that police officers are getting sick or poisoned or anything. They have to. I want to put this in the head of everyone. All right. Think about all the nasty shit people say about police officers. Think about some of the good things they say about police officers. Now, corrupt ones, I don't give a fuck. They need to be dealt with. They need to be legally dealt with and tried for any shit they cause. But you have to think about the officers that are actually there to do a job, that are actually there to help people and stuff. But they still have to come to this world where half the people are treating them like they are the ones that shoot people. They are the ones that do these horrible crimes, even though it goes both ways. I mean, you think that what I'm trying to say is that I believe that we need to just stop judging on first base appearances. We need to stop judging on everything, and we need to hold each other accountable. As humans, we need to hold each other to the standard that befits people. Like, if you're going to treat a human like garbage for no reason besides their appearance, you're a trash human being. You need to respect that human for being a human. You need to give them respect, just as much respect as you would like from them. If you don't want anything to do with them, fine. But at least treat them like a human. Don't treat them like some second-rate trash pile that's easy enough for you to kick around and beat up or do whatever the hell.
Haas, I got a good way to sum what you're saying up. You don't want to be profiled. Why the heck are you profiling them?
There you go.
Come
Makes
back
no
to
sense.
something else. Treat others as you want to be treated.
Like, that's
Amen.
I'm gonna just be like,
That's
I'm gonna just
crazy.
like reiterate. I can't say that word. I'm just gonna paraphrase what Hassan was saying. There's good people and bad people in this world. It's just a given.
Mm-hmm.
But let's teach and not be ignorant. That is the problem. People are being ignorant instead of just teaching or learning why all this is happening, or pretty much learning the basic simple of human rights. People are ignorant to human rights because nobody taught them about human rights. So people are now ignorant about human rights. That is about it. There are good people and bad people in this world. Learn to distinguish the two. Just because you see a cop murdering one person doesn't mean all cops are like that. Yeah, at the exact same time. Just because some black people are nice doesn't mean all black people are nice. Same go for white people. Same go for Asian. It's like
Same
it's just a
goes
human
for
thing.
every race, everything. Some people have shit in their lives that are making them angry. Some people actually have medical problems that make them angry. But overall, just if you treat like how you want to be treated, then there shouldn't be as many problems as there are. There's still going to be complications and problems.
You want these changes to happen. We all want these reforms to happen with the police department, and they're slowly happening. But poison police, that's not the answer. That's never been the answer.
Even supporting the accident, I'm going to claim Shake Shack that this is an accident.
Yeah.
Because from the way it was written, I believe it's an accident.
Oh yeah, I believe it's an accident. But she was just like, yeah, they poisoned police officers.
Yeah, it sounds
Let's
like an
go.
accident.
But again,
Here's what happened. They probably it was probably an accident, but the things that are going on now, because it's the news, they saw a story, and when they saw a story, they blew it up as big as possible because how the United States is looking right now. Yeah, it was going to get a lot of clicks and a lot of views.
Yeah.
And I
Like, I
bet you
don't
someone's gonna try to
exactly-
use this against the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yep.
Watch. They're gonna try to
Guaranteed.
use
Yeah, they're probably already doing that right now.
it. Like, this is what the movement's doing. Yep, because we're still not talking about the peaceful protesters.
But there's also the group that Hillary Clinton hired or whatever, funded, and their main reasons are buildings burning and all that crap. But I want to hear what Nicole was trying to say. What are you going to say?
I want to hear what Stupid Guy said.
Ew.
Nicole?
I have no clue what we're talking about.
Shake Shack had accidentally poisoned 3 police officers because there's some bleach in their machine, and a girl that was working with Nintendo for marketing tweeted out that they're good because their burgers are good, their fries are good, and they poison police officers. So she's happy about that.
1, she deserves prison. 2, how do you accidentally poison 3 officers?
They were cleaning. They claimed that they were cleaning the milk machine, and to clean it, what they do is they run like bleach and other cleaning solutions in the machine itself, and then they let it run completely clean water and stuff through it. Like, there are chances that bleach still is inside the machine.
The officers were probably their first
She
few
needs to get
customers.
re-educated. That's it.
Yeah. It was probably early in the morning. The officers were probably their first few customers, and officers did investigation and found out there was no criminal act. But she was apparently happy that they got poisoned. They could have potentially died had they not realized that there was something off about the shakes.
Yeah.
The companies are like the restaurant is so amazing. If they got poisoned, whatever, man. You
Wow.
saying that just because this is like you say it as if Nintendo can do nothing wrong. So if they shoot somebody in the head, like they're still, like they're innocent. Like what are you talking about? They're still guilty.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like, they're guilty beyond belief. Like, that she deserves to get re-educated.
Yeah.
That's a crazy topic.
I'm with Nicole. She deserves prison for this.
That's a
I
crazy
don't think
topic.
I don't think she deserves prison.
Maybe
I
not
think she
prison
should
for a tweet, but she definitely doesn't deserve to be with Nintendo anymore.
Mm.
drop her immediately. If you're gonna drop Wood Harker, you're gonna have to drop her too, bro.
Mm.
But you know, people
made no
say, but this is her livelihood.
I don't care.
You want to know something else that was dumb on Twitch? Twitch
Yeah.
streamer banned after destroying phone and placing a cat in the microwave.
You did what?
Yeah. Our
Yeah.
next topic. A Twitch streamer got banned after destroying his phone and placing his cat in the microwave.
This is a little kid.
Yeah, that's a little kid.
He looks like the kid
Yeah.
from I Play Pokemon Go at Burly
Yeah.
Day.
He does.
To be-
look
yeah.
like Masha.
No, he looks like he played Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
Yeah.
We like Fortnite.
Honestly, he looks like he shouldn't even be on Twitch at all. Their
He's
age,
too young for Twitch.
yeah, their age requirement is 13 plus.
I really hope that cat scratched the piss out of him.
Yeah.
So,
To quote the article, the child quickly became viral after one of his clips on Twitch was posted on Reddit and tout, kid charged his phone for 100% in 2 seconds. That's where he filmed it, unquote, that's where he filmed it in the microwave and it getting exploded. Also, he also allegedly put the cat in the microwave, but the chat thankfully convinced him to take it out. He didn't microwave the cat, thankfully. The phone, on the other hand, is still busted.
I don't care. I think this kid needs to be, one, medically charged to go and get a psych evaluation.
yeah, because this is the first sign of a serial killer.
Serial killer, psychopath.
Yeah,
when-
this is what Ted Bundy was doing. He was killing animals as a kid.
No,
Yeah.
I think that kid needs a belt, and the parents should
That
be
too.
embarrassed that
Yeah.
happened.
They need to legalize the belt first.
They don't need no legal
No, they don't.
shit. They need put holy water on that shit if you want to. Fucking beat the demon out of the kid if you need to. But no. Like that kid just needs spanking and a proper discipline on why not to do this.
Yeah, I agree.
If I was a parent and that was my child, I would be fucking embarrassed as hell if that shit happened. Best believe I'll come home with that belt as fast as possible.
Frame one.
Wouldn't be a belt. I wouldn't need a belt.
Yeah, it's gotta be on stream. Oh well, it's gonna
Yeah,
trend. Oh well.
You know what's funny? People had attacked PETA because PETA was not on this, and they still haven't responded to this. PETA, you're responding to Animal Crossing, having animals in aquariums, but you're not responding to a kid trying to kill a cat through a microwave. I don't understand your.
He was influenced by the chat.
He was a kid.
He was influenced by the chat, but the chat thankfully listened to the chat and taken it out.
I understand. Where's PETA's priorities? They didn't say nothing about this yet.
Twitch is gonna get in trouble for this shit.
Yeah.
The kid,
This kid
not
is
beyond.
it says
they
right here,
banned his
this
account.
kid is too young to be on Twitch anyway, so
Yeah.
he never even had a Twitch account.
Yeah, they banned his account possibly on that stance and on this incident.
And his parents left him home alone, so everything was going wrong.
Yeah.
He's younger than 13. He's home alone. He's on Twitch, which he's supposed to be 13. And he was trying to kill a cat with a microwave to chat calm him down. What was going right in this moment? Can anyone tell me what was going right?
Nothing.
Parents should be embarrassed. Wait. Damn, no, we're live. Okay, I'll talk about it after the podcast because I ain't gonna catch this slip.
What here happened that is good parenting? I don't even.
What here happened is the fact that they didn't beat their son with fucking sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Ooh,
they
R80.
are literally. I'm going to say this in our society today, if kids don't get a butt whooping, like an actual butt whooping, one that's for correction, for its punishment, but also to teach them not to do stuff again, not to.
You haven't seen an African American brother yet.
Yeah, definitely not.
Even our community's starting to dwindle a little bit. Like, oh, I want to be friends. Friends with your kid?
No.
I ain't never
You
want to be
can't-
friends with my kid. What?
No, they're scared that everyone is going to claim abuse because abuse has become more verbal in today's
Yeah.
society.
And that's why there have been less spanks. And that's why there have been less spanking.
Literally, there's abusing the word abuse. Okay, if you get spanked because you broke your mama's vase by playing ball in the house, that's not abuse. That is her correcting you for throwing the ball in the house when your ass should be outside throwing the ball.
It is abuse. If you come
No.
home, you did nothing, and your parents just run in the room, just start beating on you for no reason. That's abuse.
Yeah.
That's what it is. If your ass coming in the house, you're mad, and you just take a lamp, you just like break it or something. No, I'm gonna come by, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you.
No,
We're not saying, everyone beat their kids. No,
Yeah.
but this kid obviously needed something. Like, what?
Yeah,
the
he
heck?
definitely needed
Right.
something.
This
If he's
kid needs some guidance.
If he's easily influenced by the chat, one, he should not be on the internet home alone. You should be taking away his video games and monitoring what the hell he's playing. Like he needs a belt. He needs guidance. And I'm not gonna be friends with my kid if I have a kid. I'm going to be like, I'm your father. I'm your father first. And
Hell, we even
said.
had blockers for this reason.
Yeah, like
Act a fool if you want to. I got a belt with your name on it, bro.
this is just legitimately. I'm gonna talk to my mom about this. She's gonna be like, what? This was weird. That was a
Yeah.
weird time. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why are the parents not home?
That's why I found this the dumbest thing we've to cover.
It's
I'm
definitely.
about it. My brother's a parent. I told my brother Happy Father's Day. He'd be like, bro, I couldn't even think about that. I'll beat the shit out of it. If it was a boy, I'll beat the shit out of it.
If it was a girl, I'd beat the shit out of her too. I don't give a
We're
shit.
not talking about
You're
weight.
a kid doing something.
We're not talking about.
Yeah.
And let me just clarify. What I mean by beat the shit out of somebody or beat the shit out of your kid, we're not talking about wailing on him. We're talking about just
Yeah.
the belt and just hit him a couple times. Like, I'm not talking about rapidly. I'm talking about once, and then you tell them what they did wrong. Twice, you tell them what they can do right. It's pretty much like do it in a certain way where you're just like not trying to kill the kid.
Yeah.
Kill
Straight
him, you
whooping
just
them,
try to-
but don't do it too hard or too
Yeah,
bad.
and make sure they learn lessons. Just kind of talk to them like, you know why I'm doing this, right? Yeah, because I did. Yeah, you know why that was wrong? Okay, okay, and this is good. It's good.
Yeah.
That. That's it. That's all you need.
This ain't
Yeah.
Fight Club.
Yeah.
We're not doing Fight Club, bro. I
Yeah.
tell you, this is just discipline. He's disciplining him. You're not really just fucking beating him. If you kids making a case if discipline becoming a bit, that's a different.
Yeah,
thing.
there's a huge difference.
There's a huge difference, yeah, but let's just get to the last topic. 'Cause this topic
Yeah.
is just weird.
This last topic is
Last-
actually happy.
Yeah.
This last topic, Achilles announces FDA clearance of Endeavor RX for children with ADHD, the first prescription treatment delivered through a video game.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, because something some people don't know about video games is they actually stimulate the brain. It's been
Yeah.
proven. So with ADHD, attention deficit. Well, not attention deficit. I can't even. I don't even know the
Attention
acronym.
deficit hyper disorder.
Yeah, something like that. I messed up an acronym, but yeah, thank you, Hotshot. But yeah, so basically, this is good for them. It's right here. So for the people to look. But yeah, so basically, it's this is really good. So it stimulates their brain. So like they're thinking of something else, and they get to focus that into something else. A game. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually really glad they're doing this too.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, in a way, they've already been using video games as not treatments, but more as tests. Like
Yeah.
they use some video games to test for to cause seizures. This is just knowledge that I've heard through. I have no facts to back this up, but I believe there have been studies where they use like video game graphics and video games and play certain scenes from video games to cause seizures. So when a patient that has a brain problem, they'll put on this cap, see where this play the test to see the seizure, and it indicates where the part in the brain this is causing a seizure at.
You sure video games ain't used to teach kids how to be violent?
No.
Hey, that's the narrative that just about every president tries to go for.
No, that's the NPC narrative. We don't go by that.
Call of Duty teach kids how to M16. No, Call of Duty teach kids how to yell racist slurs. Let's be honest with ourselves. That's what it does.
Call of Duty teaches you how to make racist jokes.
I guarantee you, if most of those people playing Call of Duty grabbed any of those actual weapons, they wouldn't know how to shoot them, and they probably wouldn't brace themselves for impact.
I'm glad you said most, because you're very correct about that. Most. Yep. There are the few of us that could.
Yeah. I said, boy, do not don't. All right, I wish a kid was playing Call of Duty and yells some racist slurs. Boy, I'm about to flame. I'm ready. I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So yeah, FDA approved. So maybe now that there's FDA approved for video games, we can stop these NPCs narrative. Probably not.
Yeah,
but this is good news.
This probably won't be able to, but this is extremely good news.
Yeah, y'all can read more on this. The link will be in the description for anyone watching this and wants to read more about this. It's really cool.
Yup.
Does it obliterate the narrative? Not really, but this is a devastating blow.
Snake's mobility in Smash is fucking amazing. Goodness.
Oh yeah, my man can be reversed with grenades and Nikita, and yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Anyone else got anything to say on this last topic before we do our outros?
If those who doesn't know the law or anything, just get well educated, learn about your state, learn about your history, learn about the United States. This should be a year, even though this is like the worst year ever. Just spend the rest of the time and sit your inside. Just get well educated. Look up your rights. Look at what you can do.
I'm going to tell you right now. If you want to be well educated, good. But when a officer pulls you over, if you get pulled over, if officer asks you a question, don't try to show that you're well educated, because that's just going to make the officer mad, or try to find some way to jack you up on some charges. Just be respectful, be calm, and things should just do as they say for the most part. I mean, if they start doing illegal shit, then you need to start being aware.
And for the cops that are on strike, you can't. It's literally in your law. You can't legally do what you're doing. Blue flu. That's not a thing. You're a public servant. You cannot legally do this. So.
Okay, who's going to arrest you?
Understood.
I'm just
good question.
Like I said earlier, there are
really good question.
You want to say be respectful, but there's some cops that are literally just going to be like, I don't care about the law. I just hate you.
I totally understand that. I understand that there are some officers that are pure assholes. But as long as you try to make out on your situation okay, so it doesn't make it worse for you, better on yourself.
What's on me?
You can legally record yourself, so just record yourself during any
especially.
So that if any jack up charge try to come up, you'll have, just in case their body cam mysteriously doesn't record it, you have it recorded.
Yeah, and if you somehow end up with the case because they're recording, it's better for the recording than the crime you would have received.
If somebody tells you to turn, when the cop asks you to turn off your camera, everybody has a right to freedom of press.
You legally can record yourself as long as you don't have it pointed at them. You legally can record yourself.
Actually, you can have it pointed at them, I believe.
Oh, you can? Oh, is it because they're a public servant?
No, it's because if you're having a conversation with someone or an argument, then they are in the discussion that you are having with them.
Oh, okay.
So Yes, I believe that's how it's worded.
Okay,
If
I did
you
not
are-
know that. I know you can record yourself, so that's why I was like,
Yeah.
just
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, the only thing I know is we have the right of freedom of press, so we have the right to record any type of situation. But in certain states, you're not allowed to, record in public or record
yeah,
a
exactly. Like you can't go into like the courthouse recording, of course, because it's a courthouse. But but out and about, yeah. So in
Yeah.
your car, on the road, yeah, or you're just walking down the street, you can record
Yeah.
legally. In America, I don't know any other place. Like I can't say the law for any other place.
That's why I said get educated, learn about your rights, learn about what you can do, learn about what you can't do, and then make an opinion for yourself. Choose
an
what type of
opinion.
person you want to be. Don't be an asshole, but choose the type of person you want to be.
Yeah.
All
Don't
right,
be an asshole.
Don't be
is
a
the key
dick.
quote.
all right. These outros, I started off. Is Epic Steve, usually the big boss, but this time left it the hot side. Peace.
This is Master Minos of Absolute Destiny Whatever. Also streaming on the Archive channel. Don't worry, I have lots. Don't worry, I have lots more since next week will definitely far better for me.
You done?
Superstar DC out. Go ahead.
No, that's in Vanessa's video time. Yeah. Nicole San Diego, I'm out. Bye.
And
All
this
right,
is Zuko.
guys.
I'm docked and I'm out. Bye.
All right.
Yes, you are.
This has been the Knights podcast. We're had an awesome time having you guys with us. We want you to enjoy our content. We want you to enjoy. We love more feedback from you guys. But yeah, this has been the irregular regular guest Hot Sauce, and this was this one time only the big boss of the podcast.
Peace.
Be seeing ya.
Bye.
I never